Mallett for Mallett Buildings. Good afternoon. I wasn't going to be on today, but anytime I get a comment, I got to come back and respond. So we're going to start with that today. Mr. Jordan Murphy Savoy, Mallett Buildings. What's the solution from keeping y'all's post frame twisting? Well, that's what he's talking about. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've had one post do that. But I have a lifetime warranty from the manufacturer, and he'll replace it. Okay? Solves that problem. It's warranted. But I've only had one in 25 years. But the manufacturer will replace this post. Hope that answered your question. Next question. Cracking. That's called checking. And so I contacted the manufacturer. I knew the answer, but I said, do you have a description that I can use on the show today? This is checking. Okay? This is what he sent me. Wood checking and splitting is a natural phenomenon in timber that occurs as the wood dries and loses moisture. The process leads to splits and cracks known as checks. While they alter the appearance of the timber, they do not impact the wood's structural integrity. As long as it's running vertical, you're okay. If it would run like this, then you possibly might have a problem. Hope that answered your question. Third one, carpenter bees. Once again, carpenter bees don't eat the wood, they bore holes, right? We bore holes in lumber all the time. So it doesn't affect the structural integrity of the wood. This is what a bee does. But the treated lumber is something they do not like, and you're warranted once again from that too. So the manufacturer will warrant in the event that the carpenter bee would structurally cause a problem to the timber, they would replace the timber. It's warranted for life. Okay? I think that answered your three questions. And your last question you had was, well, go back. Go back. I want to say, so after I went through that, I wanted to show this last picture, which is this picture. Show this picture right here. This ain't warranted in steel. So you see, even though we may have some issues in wood, manufacturers warrant that. Nobody's going to warrant rust in steel. Okay? That's why wood's better than steel. We can get a warrant to replace the members. And it does not happen very often. Okay? And then his last question, Mallett Buildings, why are commercial buildings all metal and not wood? Where did you learn that at? Let me show you a chart, which I got. Where's my I did some research this morning. Where's that magazine? Anyway, I did some research. This is the information on the amount of this is post-frame percentages. This is metal buildings pre-engineered percentages. Okay? Single residential family. Post-frame has 23.9% of the market. Metal buildings have 12%. Multifamily, 20.7%, 19%. Agriculture, 35%, 17.5%. Here's the one about you. Commercial right now in post-frames at 24.1. Steel's at 31. So we're catching up to you. But when you look at the averages, we're better than steel, even in that respect. Now I'm going to show you some pictures just to show you how far post-frame has gone, if you want to care. This is post-frame. This is post-frame. 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 So when you state that buildings aren't being built commercial out of post-frame, that's not true. Okay? I've been doing this for 25 years. I've built a lot of commercial. We got a $3 million commercial project going on in Lacassine right now. We're building 4 warehouses. They're 60 by 200 with office space and everything in them. My facility is all post-frame. I walk the walk, I talk the talk. If I was to be putting steel buildings up out here, I don't think that would look too good. but every building here, and this is a big plant, and you're looking at free spans from 66 to 72. They're 200 and 300 feet long. I mean, we've got close to over 200,000 square foot of warehouses here. Office space, we have 3 floors here. We probably have close to 6,000 office spaces in these buildings. So when you say, pull that statement back up. When you say that, you're incorrect. I respectfully disagree with you, and I think the factors that I just brought out on the national surveys show that that is not a correct statement. Okay? Wood is very predominant in commercial, especially up north. You get into the northern, the Midwest, steel is not used very often. It's almost all wood. It's very new to the southern region, but it is becoming more and more popular. And I predict to you that it will become, because you're looking at 25 to 30% savings when you go post frame versus steel. So there's a big savings. I mean, but you know, I appreciate you sending the question. I have no issue discussing things like that with anybody. But I have to disagree with you. But I did check. You didn't respond last night. You are a licensed contractor. You've had your license for 2 years. I wish good luck to you. But, you know, why don't you consider building post frame? We sell kits, or DIYs, whatever you want to call it. And once again, let me make it quite clear. I will beat Reed's Metals, Cornerstone, Fortify, whatever you want to call them, on any bid by $1,000. On any kit, any DIY. I'll probably beat them by more. But at a minimum, I'll beat them by $1,000. So bring me the bid, and we'll ship it to you. We'll do the whole 9 yards. But that's my pitch today. I wanted to answer these questions. I hope that I've answered your questions, and I hope people that are watching understand that post frame is, in my opinion, more versatile. You can do more with it. And you know, I talk to a lot of people who come in, and the one thing they talk about why they don't like to use the steel buildings is because they end up building a wood building inside the metal building. And that's true. You can go steel studs, but you're going to pay a lot for that. That's expensive. So with most people that did do that, and they're starting to realize, why would I build a steel building and then go frame it up in wood on the inside? Why not just go with a post frame? I'm already wood, and you have less. You're not going to lose all that space. You can run everything in Romex. You don't have to do all that conduit. There's a lot of factors and issues that go into why post frame is better. I will say that you need to be careful if you're buying on something else. Make sure that I've been told, and it doesn't matter who it is. Well, if you're buying a post frame building other than us, be sure they're going a minimum of 3 feet in the ground. We prefer to go 4, not 2. But I've been told that a lot of people are building buildings and only going 2 feet in the ground. That will not engineer. In the next week or two, I'm going to be bringing my engineer. He's going to start dissecting some other structures for us, and he'll come on live with me, and he'll go from the engineering aspect of what's going on as far as post frame, because all of our buildings are engineered. Just like steel, mine are engineered too. And they're really engineered. We're not just stamping them. I mean, they're engineered to take the load. You know, one other thing that we do that nobody else does, all of our trusses are 2x8s. 2x8 bottom and top card. We go with 2x6 on the webbings. And this is what they'll say. Oh, you don't need that. You're right. You may not need it, but it's better to be stronger than not as strong, and it's free. It's part of our package. How can we do that? It's because we have a truss plant. We make our own trusses. Which y'all are welcome to come visit us, visit our facility. But if we can ever be of assistance to y'all, feel free to call us. Once again, look, I thank y'all for listening. If you have any questions, put them up. I'll always go live the next day. If you got any pop up anything tonight, I'll go live again tomorrow. I'm not planning, but if I will respond. I make you that promise. I will respond every time. And if I don't know the answer, I'll go get the answer. I don't know everything. I know a lot, but I don't know if I know everything. But if I run across a question I can't answer, I will go get the answer. But once again, thank you for listening. Give us a call at 337-515-2154 or call the office at 337-214-0428. Once again, thank you all for listening, and I hope I've answered y'all's questions.